Hello, YouTube! Welcome back. We're here for another Avatar: The Last Airbender draft. And let's see if we could draft something fun today. I really like the Obsessive Pursuit. It's a little bit of a scary card, but it definitely wins a lot of games. I find that you don't want to play it too early with like a naked board, just because it can get you in a little bit of trouble. But that said, it is a really good way to win a lot of games. Works very well in Orzhov and Rakdos, because both of those have some sacrifice synergies. We're not passing any good black here. I think Suki is the next best card. Not particularly close. Corrupt Court Official sometimes wheels. So not a great pack, but I think we'll just take the rare here pretty happily. All right, Dimir, Daili, the Chi blocker is really solid. Path of Redemption, we could take, I think that's like the safe play, but honestly, I don't have any Dimir on the YouTube channel, so I'm pretty happy to give it a try. I've done a handful of Dimir drafts, only like one or two, and they just didn't go well at all. I don't think it's a particularly great archetype, but I think the Boulder is the best card here. Unfortunately, I don't see any blue or black that I really want to run. Whenever this vehicle enters, target creature you control gains indestructible till end of turn. Nah, very mediocre. It's okay, I guess, in Rakdos. I don't know if I've ever seen this thing hit the table. So if that's the case, we could take Razor Wings or Boulder and just take like the better card in the pack and just stay flexible. And if that's the case, Razor Wings is in the best color. I didn't see any white though, so I'm gonna take the Boulder. I feel like green has been open for me a bit more than other colors. Earth Kingdom Protectors is a really good card. Yikes, what a bad pack. I will say Wolfbat is in that Dimir color archetype. It's not a good card, even on its own. Callous Inspector is a good like sacrifice thing. Earth Kingdom Protector. If we had taken the Razor Wings, I think that's probably the right choice. Maybe it's Ostrich Horse. Like Wolfbat, even if we end up in Dimir, is just not good. Please don't put me in Golgari again. Tolls of War, that's kind of on the late side. Zhao the Moonslayer, it's fine. A bunch of fine stuff here. Okay, well, we're not off to a great start. Tolls of War makes me really sad that we didn't take the Razor Wings. I don't hate a Canyon Crawler, and it goes with our Pursuit, so I guess that's fine. Okay, Precision plus Zuko's Conviction. I think both of those are fine. Oh, man. The one color pairing I was trying to avoid. I like Precision, but in Golgari, we will get green fight spells, black removal, so I like Zuko's Conviction. Bring back some big baddies. Wow, that's a really late first time flyer. Rebuke and Deadly Precision. I feel like we've definitely read the signals right here. Now the question is do you want the Precision or the Rebuke? And currently, I think with the Obsessive Pursuit, I would rather make sure we lock in our rare. I think it's just a little bit safer. Peddlers for the Sacrifice archetype. We could take a duel in case we want to be more Abzani. Man, so sad. The Peddlers does work with Pursuit and the Deadly Precision. It's not a great card, but it's fine. Oh, I'll be sad about it. Cruelty, a red land. We're not taking a second Peddlers. The Cruelty is kind of cute. The format is nice and long, so you do get some gotcha moments where you can rip apart most of their hand. I think I'll just take this duel, though. Another duel that lends us well for a 3-color splash. I like a Merchant, and I like... Oh, but we have no other 2s. Gosh. I was thinking if we took the Boiling Rock, we could just pick every good green and red card at this point. But... we have no red. I'm gonna follow my heart. I don't like this. Alright. Bat Wheels. Yikes. Okay. We passed on a Merchant. I think that was the one thing. Okay, of course, we opened a blue rare. The one thing we didn't really, like, you know, spec on. Firebending Lesson. Like, we're still not married to green, right? There is a good 2-drop in green. Hama for like a mono black situation. And we do have Ty Lee. So we could Hama Ty Lee. And that honestly is a much higher card quality than the Boulder Ostrich Horse. Not particularly close. So I kind of like seeing where this leads us. Black is the color we know we are, so we definitely want to try to stick to that a little bit more. A Second Conviction is worse. Beetle Merchant is okay with Pursuit specifically. And Peddlers. Just a bunch of mediocre cards, honestly. I don't hate an Octopus Form, but I'd rather take the black card just so that way we know we have a playable. Submersible, best performing uncommon. Lost Days, best performing uncommon. Another Firebending Lesson. I mean, I think we should take the Submersible and start trying to make this Hama work. Hama Ty Lee. Sometimes Lost Days wheels if the pod is a little too slow on the uptake. Get rid of the green cards. Lost Days. My duels obviously did not pan out, so we should have a 2-drop that we don't, and I'm sad about it. Lost Days is exactly what we want in this deck. 3-drop. We could spec on like an Aang's Journey. I just think we are maybe a little shy on playables, although there's only 3 cards in my board. Oh, actually 5 cards in the board. Ruffians is better than like a Wolf Bat. I don't know. I don't actually know. On the free-to-play, we don't care about rare drafting. Should take the Ruffians over the Cruelty. 2-drop. Oh, actually, Fortune Teller is fantastic. I do want a Merchant, but I think Fortune Teller is better. It's a really good one if we can manage to pick up like uncommon Katara. Or like the Spirit, the 4/5 flying Spirit really wants like these kinds of 2-drops. And all of this is kind of garbage. Please don't make me play a Foggy Swamp Bender. These are so bad. Haru is on the wheel here. Gross. We'll take it. We're not playing any of this other stuff. Zuko's Exile? What am I even doing here? I have 1 Deadly Precision. If we run Zuko's Exile, then I'm the saddest person in the history of ever. Wow, the Lost Days did wheel. The second one gets substantially worse. Dai Agent, second to last. Okay, so the green is really open, which we did read earlier when we went into the Boulder, but we got late pick like Submersible, wheeling Lost Days. So overall, this feels pretty good. Judy is a really nice card, and we kind of need 2s. We also have the North Pole Patrol. All things that I would like. Hopefully we wheel Merchant. I'm gonna take the Judy. It upgrades like our 1/1s, works really well with Peddlers, which we hope we don't have to run. This card has surprised me. So, I mean, honestly, so is North Pole Patrol. And we would like a Waterbending Lesson as well. Sold Out. I would love for the Corrupt Court Official to wheel. I feel like that card doesn't wheel very often, though. Some solid stuff here. None of it for us. Second Judy. Glider Staff is sick. We've got a duel. Okay, I mean... Oh, actually, Knowledge Seeker is what you want to be doing in this archetype. How many cards draw extra cards, right? We have 2 Lost Days. We've got Fortune Teller. That's a little rough. I think Judy is a better card, but the Knowledge Seeker is a little bit more synergistic to what we're trying to do. And I don't have as many payoffs for Judy here in this color pairing. So we'll try the Knowledge Seeker. Snowballers and Koi are pretty whatever. Corrupt Court Official. All right, our 2-drop filled out. That's nice. Second Precision. Azula Always Lies. I do like Azula Always Lies, but I think we just need removal. a reasonably late White Lotus, a Parrot. I mean, this is the Parrot colors. And it just lets us get rid of like Pirate Peddler. Could take the Duel. Again, that plays also well with the synergy that we're trying to do here. Draw extra cards for like Knowledge Seeker. We just don't have enough playables. So, This is the Parrot color. Patrol over Azula Always Lies. Yep, I like that. Patrol's nice. How many Lost Days is too many Lost Days? I know it's the best performing common, but Jesus. If we were Simic and could ramp into 5, I think I'd be a little bit more inclined to do it. But that said, what the hell else are we doing? Wow, Patrol Wield, Lightning Strike Wield, Rebuke? What? That's confusing as hell. I had a feeling the Rebuke might wield just because it's been so open, but Lightning Strike, I don't know what that is. I was hoping the Corrupt Court would wheel, and we got our way. So that's nice. I don't think the Callous Inspector is doing what we want it to. I mean, I guess we have Beetle and, like, Precisions, but we have 2 Corrupt Court Officials. We could just take the off-color Duel for card draw, which I think I would run. Second to last pick, Azula Always Lies. Hard to complain about that. All right, so Peddlers, what are you doing? 2 Precisions and a Judy? It's not enough. Get out of here. 1 Lost Days, out of here. I kind of like the Beetle-Headed Merchant for the card draw. We have things to sack with the Pursuit, the 2 Corrupt Court Officials, Fortune Teller. So, with the Canyon Crawler being here, is this a 16 land deck with hand smoothing? Especially with like all of the treasures, right? You can't really get too... I mean, this is an easy cut too. That card's pretty bad. You can't get too caught up on cutting too slim when you have mana sinks, especially with like double patrol, submersible, treasures. Yeah, I mean, it's not a great deck, but I think this is something that can pretty easily like be a break-even deck. Excellent. That looks like a good keep to me. All right, what do you got for me, friend? Perfect. I'm gonna just play the Kyoshi Battle Fan. It's gonna be a long time before we can draw a card on the Knowledge Seeker. Now maybe that's fine because you get the treasure, but I think I'd rather just be able to attack. And I'm far more inclined to trade the Seeker, or the Fan than I am the Seeker. All right, Parrot. Parrot's nice. When you get it out early, in Dimir control specifically, if you have a lot of removal, a lot of bounce spells and things, then it does tend to work pretty well. That's pretty nasty that this is so big now, so early, but I don't think it's worth killing just yet. We could just Knowledge Seeker. I could Precision. I don't think it's worth it just yet. This is a bad use of my mana. It makes me pretty unhappy. That's a good trade card for our opponents, for sure. Wow, 3-color, some allies. This does not seem like it would be a good card in their deck, given what we've seen so far. I don't love this, but I'm willing to trade any of these things. Okay, so the Foxy Knowledge Seeker, now I can draw with the clue if I want, and potentially Precision away the first time flyer. I think I'd rather draw a card than have a battle fan, or even the 1/1 at this point. We could play around Quench, but not Octopus Form. I guess it doesn't matter if Beetlehead is gonna come down and kill something eventually. I'm gonna sacrifice the battle fan. And I'm doing this before drawing, just to play around Quench. It's a little counterintuitive for sure to be drawing. Whoa, yeah, they're bidding some crazy white cards here. Let's draw, in case we hit that land. We did not. Say go. Ah, that's gotta die. We hit the land, so I could precision that away and play a threat. Or we could just sold out send. I think I'd rather play the Ruffians, sack a creature. And I'd rather have the Ruffians not dead. I'd rather have a 3/1 that turns into some stuff as opposed to something that flip-flops. Again, in a position to have to kill a threat. Don't love it, but that's fine. They're going to be able to pump this, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus my 3. Yeah, I guess I would rather trade. Because 3 is a 5-turn clock versus a 4-turn clock. Team Avatar is nice that they have such a small diminished board. Firebending Lesson doesn't exile, so I still get to kill their thing if they attack. I will absolutely do it. Oh no, I can't. I can't because it's an X3 now. Ah, yep. That's not good. No blocks. For some reason, I was thinking only about the firebending because they have 1 creature, so I was like, oh yeah, Team Avatar doesn't do anything, but it does. I do have blocks for it now if I want it. But also we are doing okay in this race. Oh my gosh, okay. Nice rip of a pretty scary threat. Yikes. So they can hit me for 4. I'm gonna take it. The Sun Warriors is the only thing that's like, this can block pretty well. Yikes. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I do get to draw a card. This might kill me, but I don't know that I have a choice. Do I draw to try to kill something? And if I do, what does that look like? Now I can attack for 6, which is lethal in 2 turns. And then I have to chump something. I think that's okay. No, decline. They might not love this. Now, if they rip a removal spell, we're dead. But if they rip a land like we did twice, 3 times, then they're gonna have a hard time attacking me as well. Okay, well, that's not a land. So now they have good attacks. And they're gonna make a 1/1. Yeah, this is not good. What do I have? Not much. That's certainly not it. Come on now. We are dead on board. Judy is not going to do it. And they have good chumps. Are we dead though? Block, block, take 3, 4, 5. We are dead. So this has to happen. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can draw anything. Nope. We can get back something. We can get back this. Dead. I mean, that was pretty close, honestly. If they had ripped a land to match our land, then I think we're still in this. If vice versa, we had ripped something and they didn't, then I think we're winning this game. It came down to no resources, and they drew much better resources. That was a good game.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of MTGNerdGirl, and we're excited to offer a free MTGNerdGirl Eldrazi token and 5% off your entire order when you use the code MNG at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. Show your support and use the code MNG5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, yeah, this is a good hand. Good curve. I like it. Ooh, Curious Farm Animals is actually a little annoying, right? We got to get that thing off the board before we play the Pursuit. Honestly, I don't hate Ty-Leeing that down. I think that's fine. We have plenty of removal, so I think just slowing them down here is pretty nice. Next turn we can upgrade the Corrupt Court Official, which is nice. Could have done that this turn, but I like slowing them down. Also, it makes them killing Ty-Lee not that scary, so wasting removal on her is kind of fine. Slows them down. All right, Mana Cycle. I might be doing the same thing, given that I have the Zuko's Conviction. Yeah, I think I will be. Because I just want to make sure we're hitting some more land drops. The Corrupt Court Official. Okay, got rid of the land. That means it took their entire turn because they cycled away the Rabaru. And them cycling away the Rabaru also makes me much happier that I locked down the audience. Probably going to try to play Ruffians to bait out the trade with the Curious Farm Animal. Yikes. right, it's time to start decreasing the number of creatures they have on board. Nice. All right, so let's start here and see what this is. They have a stick. What is the stick? For 1 green. I think I need this to be removal. I don't think tapping down their stuff with Earthbender Ascension is going to be a winning line, unfortunately. I wonder if there's a world where we are getting the Corrupt Court Official back on end step playing it. What is their stick? Is it Pillar Launch? Right, because they don't have the mana to sack or activate. They have 1 green. So I think it's just Pillar Launch. With this Turtle Duck, I'm not sure how I'm ever going to get the Curious Farm Animal off the board. But we're going to need to figure out how to here eventually. Scary. I think I might Zuko's Conviction and get this last card out of their hand. I think it's a Pillar Launch though, which is not that great. How many times have I seen Turtle Duck become a threat? Turtle Duck has won me many games, honestly. Trample goes a long way. And now that they have a 4-powered creature, we just don't have much we can do here. Ugh. Am I trading for a pillar? Am I trading Zuko's Conviction for a Pillar Launch? We could just get back the Crawler and just slam that. Yeah, we can play... I was gonna say, we could play the Crawler if we hit the untapped land. If we don't, then we want to use the Zuko's Conviction, but then it comes into play tapped, which is worse. But, yeah, you learn. You live, you learn. God, letting them keep this. I'm fairly sure it's a Pillar Launch, so I think we can play around it. But when they have 1 card in hand and you have the chance to rip it out of their hand, it's so tempting and so hard not to. If they send with both, okay, they both have Trample. So Pillar Launch +2/+2. I can... We could trade all of these. This also might be a good opportunity to trade the Village Ruffians for the animal, but taking 8 is obviously also quite bad. So then I think what I want to do is give them back their mana dork. This isn't great, but I think we go here. It makes them burn the Pillar Launch and still trade, or they just let me, yep. So it's still a trade. Take 4. Two for 2 effective, and we can bring back the Crawler. And then we'll swing with the Ruffians to try to bait out the Curious Animals. If they trade with the land, I'm also fine with that. You could sack to kill my food. Are we winning this race if we swing here? Yeah, I'm fine with this. Let's see what they do. We have Battle Fan to block the audience. We'll take a little bit from the duck, but not a ton. And the Crawler's a good sized threat to follow things up. We get to eat the food. We got exactly what we wanted. Where X is the number of permanents you have sacrificed this turn, so I can eat the food to be the second session, or the second, third, whatever. So next turn, if we want, we have lifelink on the Crawler. Now we got 2 blockies. And they have 1 card, which we know was a top deck off the last one because they had the canyon crawl, or they had the pillar launch. So 2 unknowns. Likely both lands, right? Because if you have a land, you tend to want to hold on to it. Can't read anything into the stick because the turtle duck now. All right, now do I put all of my eggs into one basket and swing? In these colors, what can they do? They could double fight, which is not enough. They can razor wings, not enough. They can destroy a creature with power 4 or greater, which is not very good. So I think I am putting my eggs in one basket here. That's a nice draw, but I think we're gonna go for it. I think the likelihood of this being a land is reasonably high. And if they kill the canyon crawler, like, yeah, we're pretty sad, but all right. What you got for me, friend? Welcome to the channel, Black Lotus EU. Chumpsville, love it. Love to see it. All right, gaining 9 there helps. Now the pursuit, like, never hurts us. I think I've mentioned it before, but I think, like, this is the only art I don't like. And not that I don't think it is good art, so no offense to the artist, but I think the thing that gets to me is this looks very Avatar, like the guards and Iroh, but Zuko looks kind of chibi. So, like, I think it's the difference of, like, the art styles within the art that kind of makes me not care for it. Corrupt court official and a deadly pursuit. I don't remember really looking at, like, the layout of this deck. How blue are we? I think we're, like, mostly black, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. I think we can keep this on the play. Like, 2/3 of our deck are black. We have an okay curve here. And this deck, this hand is just nuts if we find a blue source. And even if we don't, most of our deck is still good. Eight out of 20, 23 or whatever. And it's only 6 out of 23 that gets worse here. As long as it's not like blue card, black land, blue card, black land. What the fudge sickles? Their hand must be so good. Oh my god, we are super screwed. Oh no. I mean, they're 3 colors, so this was their splash. I guess that makes some sense, but like, wow. I'm kind of inclined to kill this because it's gonna get scarier, and tapping it down eventually, it's gonna just clobber me. So this is something that's gonna be a big problem very quickly. And I'd rather lock down a creature that's not getting worse over time that I will then have to kill eventually anyway. I don't like it, but based on what I'm seeing in their deck, I think this is what we're doing. And they're probably just flashing in Tylee for whatever they do. I think this is fine. This card is a bit of a problem. They also miss their land drop. Sure. I'm definitely drawing next turn. We're a little on the floody side. They're a little on the screwy side. So I don't love our odds here, but okay. You were supposed to come before the card draw, but whatever. Yeah, it's fine. So they can't activate the captives quite yet. It's 6. So I think we're tapping down Kiyoshi. And I will trade the Knowledge Seeker for the captives if they give me the opportunity. I didn't see a stick there. Great. That was very good. I think that card is a problem for me. That card is also a problem for me. I don't want them to untap with this. Yikes. You have a pillar launch as well. 1 green open. Oh, it's another fight spell. It could also be the ally fights. So they can respond by lighting it up. That's fine. I guess if we're reading pillar launch here, then we have to decide, are we willing to trade this 1/1 for our patrol? It's not even a trade, right? It just dies. I guess I could have tapped that, huh? Oh, that's nice. Do you do anything for me? Am I getting rid of the last card in their hand? I'm kind of tempted to do so. Like, we could do a Tylee, but I actually kind of like this. We're a bit behind on board, so just ensuring that they can't follow this up with anything is nice. Yep. Air Temple would really suck. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm glad for that. We can upgrade clue. We can change clues into 2/2s. I will tap the Kyoshi warrior. We know what they've got. I need to find a removal spell for the warrior. So was that Deadly Precision? Submarine sold out. Second Lost Days. We have like 4 answers. Yeah, I will trade. I could trade this into a 2/2, but like that's gonna trade with this anyway, so I think that's fine. Sold out. We found one. Done. So, am I cracking the clue or tapping the warrior? I'm gonna tap a permanent. We're gonna tap one. Nope. Oh, oops. What? I clicked the wrong button? All right, bring it on. Hit me for 4. Hit me for 3. I deserve it. I'm very dumb. Great. I'm gonna... We can crack the clue, but the beetle lets us draw for free off the clue. And I think I just want to make sure that what I'm drawing is something useful. And I think that's fine. Okay. If they're showing me this land, they aren't going straight into combat, so it is not another land. Am I willing to trade the beetle? We read a pillar launch or a fight last time, so this is still a trade. Like, we read the punch, but I think they had no cards in hand since then. Yeah, this is just the last 2 cards off the top. I think that's fine. So now we can untap a thing, which seems fine. Draw. And now we are miles ahead. Precision is great. Let's make sure we like everything we draw, which we do. I will attack you. We are in the driver's seat, baby. What do we like in your bin? I like lightning striking the shit out of that. Okay, you have a glider, kids. That's gotta go. Mill some cards. The Southern Air Temple is kind of cute, but no, we're gonna kill this. Are we in the business of trading this for 2 1/1s? Yeah. Yeah, I think we are at this point. Yeah, we kind of knew that Beetle was not long for this world, but they had one card in hand, so hard to be sad about it, right? All right, we turned it around. Love to see it. And their deck was pretty solid, right? When they got rid of the wartime protesters, I thought we were in some deep shit. Could be a little slow, but 2-drop. 3 lands, both colors. Hard to ask for more than that. Also good. Corrupt Court Official. I don't like playing this too early. I don't really want to start cracking the clues till I get more mana anyway. I don't feel a need to take 5 damage and then feel pressured to try to trigger life gain before I'm ready. That said, if I don't draw something to do here, I will. Just explains why I'm playing it, you know, playing the Corrupt Court Official over it. They just slammed the team avatar, which is scary. Pursuit. There's a stick here. So what is that stick? Yip yip. I could put it on the court official and attack, and if they yip yip me, I think I'm fine with that. But this seems pretty good. This seems pretty good. And then we'll just Lost Days, whatever is annoying me next turn. Or just Merchant, or Hama them, you know, whatever. Rude. Clue. No blocks. I'm gonna just play a beetle-headed merchant. Still have a stick. So it's Avatar State or Yip Yip. Avatar State is not hexproof. It's just like first strike flying something, 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 right? Five's a lot. I want to see what you got. We have Zuko's Conviction to get it back. I don't have anything good in the bin anyway, and so I just want to get rid of this. We have a feeling we know what it is. I really want to kill all of the things. I really want to kill this. I think this is just dead right now. The question is, am I think I'm just gonna sack a creature. No, I'm gonna sack an artifact. Against Selesnya, the 1/1 might be better. We get to pump something now. We can Lost Days, or we can Zuko's Conviction, depending on what this looks like. Glider Kids. So, do I want to take that much damage? I think the answer is no. So we'll throw the Lost Days out. And now the question is, do I want to Hama? Because the problem is Hama doesn't have anything great for me to get. Because this is a problem. I think I will Hama. And let's see if we end up with anything we can cast. So we can definitely do this. We can Avatar State, power 4 or greater. So I think I will just Earthbend 3. It's not great, but this puts a lot of pressure on the board. I am out of answers, but we will draw a crap ton next turn. And we get to gain a bunch of life. So let's draw. 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 Do I want to cast that next turn? I don't think so. I think I'm just going for it. In fact, I kind of want you to kill Hama so I can get it back. This gets us out of harm's way. Gain 6. They're on top deck mode. It's a shame. I was really hoping we'd get some sort of removal spell or something, but with 0 removal in hand, I also just really don't want them to have the Enthusiasts. Their deck clearly is quite good with it. Wow, nice. That's excellent. But they are in Chumpsville, so if they attack with the Glider Kids, they have to chump Hama with the Piandao, so they're not going to be able to do that. If I crack all of them, it goes to 5, 3 power. I have 20 cards left. Just gonna gain 5. Great. Okay. That's a nice one. It's a good rip. Nice. There it is. Is there anything I can do? I can Hama, make a 3/3. And then I think there's no way to mess this up, honestly. Avatar state just kills them, right? We just Avatar state the 5/5, and then we deadly precision the something and kill them. All right, we're doing it. Honestly, I think as far as Dimir decks go, this is pretty bad. We don't have like a lot of the signpost cards in addition to just this not being a very good archetype to begin with. And it's doing okay. Granted, we're on the free-to-play account, so we're like, you know, in gold. So we wouldn't be expecting super high-end gameplay, but the deck is doing well. Pursuit, chugging along, getting us some wins. This looks like a killer hand. Similar game plan. I'm gonna play the Kyoshi Battle Fan first just because I want to be able to attack and or block. Seeker I'd rather have later. All right, what do you got for me? Gruul? You have a stick for me, which I don't love. What could this be? Lightning Strike, Firebending Lesson. So I'd rather get the Ruffians burnt than the Iguana Parrot. Okay, that's fine. Also, the Villager is also just as likely to get to attack next turn, so I'm not too worried about it. A Zeppelin. That's nice. Do I want to just stay aggressive, play the Iguana Parrot? I think so. We could play the Patrol or, you know, try to double spell here with the Seeker. Well, we couldn't double spell because we can't blow the balloon up yet, but we will be able to eventually. So the plan is to, what, crew this thing? And if that's the case, I want to just attack here. And then let's play this. So we can start tapping it down. Yep. One of the problems here is that they'll be able... Oh, they're doing this while this is on the stack. That's pretty nasty, actually, for them. So now I'm gonna just sack a creature, kill this. I think we should get rid of the 1/1. Maybe it's a fan. Maybe the... Nah, it's the 1/1. Because we can put the fan on the parrot. That's pretty nice. There's a stick here. Was that a stick? Opponent's at 10. So we can go parrot, this thing, attack. And we actually can untap land and Hama or something next turn, but I think I'd rather just tap this guy down. A war balloon is annoying, but fine. Rude. We're gonna tap a creature down before my parrot dies. Which means they also can't crew this on my turn, so we actually get to slam for 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was there did appear to be a stick. And if there is a stick, what do I want to do with it? I could try to rebuke something. I think we just attack. I think something's about to get fire lessened. Oh, the stick now is just the war balloon. But I think there was a stick earlier. Yeah, no blue, but we don't have blue in our hand. We have a nice upgrade package. This is fine. Tapland. Squeeman, how's it going? Glider Kids is nice. I'm gonna Judy first. These colors aren't super good at removing creatures early, and we can just corrupt court official and immediately upgrade, fix our draw, dig for land, do all of the things. Ooh, they could quench me. That would make me sad. I guess I could also have killed that. In the bin with you. Need lands. Get rid of the corrupt court official. They don't have a lot of pressure. That's annoying. That's gotta die. We did rip the land, which is nice. Am I getting rid of a Judy? It's the most mana efficient thing to do would be to like play this, kill a Judy. Or I could I could fan. Activate ability. Yeah, I want to land. Get rid of this. Attack you for 2. Land means we can pursuit plus Ruffians, and Ruffians attacks reasonably well into Azorius idiots. So we're playing around Quench, which looks like this first. And then we are in Attacksville. Razor Wings. You got it. I love it when they Razor Wings a third of a card. Judy! For the win! Holy shit, Judy. Love to see it. Still have her. Get rid of 2 Razor Wings. That's fine. Plus it like binned a card and helped me find my land, right? Now, you know, it's not like the other Judys were actual cards, so it's not like that much. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we can actually double draw Judy and get lifelink without needing the mana because it's a sacrificed thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need this land anymore. So we will sack here. And then we can attack, trigger 3 counters, gain 3. Oh, mwah. This card is silly. It's like a slow grind. It's definitely one of those cards that you have to play well, I think, in order to win. There will be a lot more inexperienced players that play this and then just get rocked. I'm imprisoned by the moon. Princess Yue is locking some people down. In these colors, are we worried about board clears? No, avatar state is fine. Okay, you are going to lock down the canyon crawler. Checks out, checks out. The Foxy Knowledge Seeker is gonna get quite large. Boomerang basics. All right, you spent 3 cards on my Judy. You got it. I mean, this is actually a little scary, not gonna lie. Oh, that's nice. I was thinking about just sacking, but I kinda just want my canyon crawler back. You weren't expecting the makeout art? Yeah, that's a good one. Top or bottom? Now, I think I want to draw a card because it helps with the mana. Now, the question is, do I want to draw again? I don't think I do, but I have plenty of things, so I will sack a food, which will also trigger on the pursuit. It's not enough to make it lifelink, but it's enough. We can still do those things next turn. We'll actually have 4 things to sack, so I think might as well get the free life and spend mana while I can. Thank you. Great. Now that we're profitable, I can say, like, I feel like the deck is not as good as it's running. It feels like it's running very smoothly, you know, lands and spells, ripping 2 drops off the top for speed. We're winning die rolls. You know, everything is coming up Millhouse today. Haru is nice. In these colors, do we just kill Haru? Like, I am pretty tempted. Removal is not like a huge problem for us, and like if this was green, red, green, anything else other than white, I would be tempted not to, but they are going to get a lot of value with this over X number of turns. So do I want the card draw or do I want the body? I think, yikes. If this was double, if I had double black, I think this would be a super easy choice. But I know I'm gonna have to kill this eventually anyway. So then I think what I want to do is I'll sack a creature and try to ensure that I'm hitting my landfall. I think this is fine. I think Haru is going to be a problem. We do have a fair amount of removal, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll go Ruffians first. Tap land. It's a little bit more aggressive. The North Pole Patrol is good. I like getting it down early, but interesting. Hakoda's great. So I think I'm in the market for this. I'm not worried about Hakoda attacking me just yet. I'd rather make sure the patrol's on, like, not summoning sick. fight spell? I am concerned. Every single card out of their deck so far has been absolute gas, right? Hakoda, Staff, Airbending Lesson, Haru Talent. So I think I am in some trouble. Oh, that's nice. I don't think I need to flash Tylean. I think I'm just gonna get this rolling, so I'm just gonna attack with the land. I think with the patrol being able to tap down creatures, and I can do the thing. Tylee can come down. We can draw a card. Tap down with Tylee. Keeping their board clear with Glider Staff seems good. Also, they have a lot of cards, so getting the Obsessive Pursuit on board to start refilling my hand is really nice here. They chose not to equip, so that is interesting. I don't love it. So let's start with Tylee. Tap this down. Let's draw a card. So this to me reads like a Razor Wing or a Lightning Strike. So I think I just want to attack with just the one thing. If it's Lightning Strike, obviously we can't protect the patrol. But if it's a Razor Wing, then I think this is worth having. Yeah. I am A-okay with this. Eventually, they're going to have to do something that's like high impact, and Lost Days is just going to absolutely crush them. Put the owner of target creature or enchantment. Scoop them up, Buttercup. We know these are all all good cards, so in the bin with you. And it actually stone rained them because the land went away. Oh. I thought the way Earthbending read, when it dies, how did this read? Or is put into exile, so you can shuffle it. That's brutal. That's fine. I thought they were gonna have the chance to just put it back into play, but they did not. So now they're back to where they started, 4 lands, but no red. And they've chosen to do nothing. Which means, I think if we commit too many things to the draw here, we're gonna be pretty sad. They're not in like board clear colors. So maybe they just genuinely couldn't cast anything without the red. I think wider here is nice. Definitely could have done this a little bit more aggressive, you know, but I wanted to see what they were gonna play. I thought something was about to be dead. Turns out we just missed out on a couple points of damage, which is okay. What? What is happening now? We just tap down the land, right? And then play this, crack a few clues, attack. I don't want to crack all the clues because we are at like 12, and if they have another kill your attacking creature with lifelink, then we might die in the long game, but feels pretty fine. 6-1. This deck is running very well. Ripping 2 drops. It's important to remember when you have decks like this because it feels so bad when you have these really good decks that, you know, 1-3, 0-3, just like don't play Magic. And it's easy to forget the times where you have like some pretty mopey decks that, you know, you have one rare that's not even like an end game rare, an ending the game rare, but you draw it every time. You're always winning the die rolls. You always have 3 lands. You always have all your colors, and it just like everything works. It's super easy for me to forget about those and remember like the times I had really bad days. So this is nice. One, 2, 7. 1, 2, 7, 15. This is a little awkward because like then we don't get the bounce like value out of submersible. Oh look, we ripped another another playable, so that doesn't matter. Great. Awesome. That worked out. That's what I'm talking about. This deck is overperformed, ran so well. That works out. And we have, good to know that we have a firebending lesson and abandoned attachments in the bin for us to use with our Hama. A chicken. Wow. 3 lands into the bin. That couldn't have been better when you have this many lands out. Do I want to just kill any of these? I could just kill Iroh. I kinda into it. Mill them some more. Wow, they have this is a lot of fucking lessons, man. This is definitely an IRO, a big grand whatever IRO, because they have like double earth cycling, abandoned attachments, firebending lesson. Like they definitely have got it all. So one of these deadly precisions needs to hold down the fort here. This is the final boss. And they've ripped a high volume of lands. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands in the bin already. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I block. I see no reason to let that land get bigger than I can manage. I'm feeling pretty cushy. 1 card. We have board plus 3 clues plus 2 removal in hand. I think a lot would have to go wrong to lose this this fight. All right. Hiya. Mm-hmm. That's fine. We know we just draw it next turn, which is fine by me. 2 damage. Now, why didn't I crack this clue? Because maybe I have a quench? Play around it. Play around it. You know you want to. That card's good. Makes me even happier that we killed the land, right? Okay. That's nice, because they get to get the IRO or something. Ooh. We're gonna need a little more oomph here. They're burning through their deck at a really quick rate. I can't see why they would have this many lessons without the IRO, right? Huh. Okay. Well, we found out why. Oh, that's so close. No, that's so close. Oh. Didn't I crack the clue? What did I draw? Oh, it was a food. I thought I had a clue. I think you're right. So what is this other card? It's a waterbending lesson. Okay. Now the question is do I kill one of these? Because they're going to get 2 Renenshaws. So I think the answer is no. Because there's a lot of lessons. I think I take it. Because we also get to start drawing some cards, which we're gonna need. Getting rid of the waterbending lesson was really nice. And they have 1 card off the top. So pay 4, down you go. Sack a creature, down you go. Tap pretty badly. Attack. We're winning the race. I will sack. And it makes me so I can block next turn too. And we have life gain coming. They're gonna get another land out, but there's like almost no lands left. I have no reason to hold it up to this. Like, there's hidden knowledge, but with the pursuit or whatever, yeah. I think just having more... Wow. That's aggressive. This must be a playable card. 4, they have 10, I think 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They have all of their lands out. So we have 11 cards to deal with. Which, I don't know if you know this, that's a lot of cards. Yeah. Sure. So they have a card draw. So we have 10 full cards to deal with. And now we hope that they have 2 blanks off the top. We just hope that they don't get anything that hurts my canyon crawler. You guys remember once upon a time when I said it would be pretty hard to lose this one? I think we found a way. Guru Patik. It's a good card. I would really like Zuko's Conviction. They did not whiff. Zuko's Conviction, get back like Hama would be cool. They did not whiff. Ouch. So now Canyon Crawler dies to some stuff. Oh my god, yeah, this is rough. And Beetle is just dead, huh? Yep. We got to do it. Their deck is cool. The Renenshaw is what did it, right? Like, they were able to dig through, get Renenshaw, 2 threats, rip Earth King off the top. Yeah. If this is, I mean, I was gonna say if this is a blank, but we know there's no more blanks, right? Like, we know. Oh, fuck. Yeah. But the good news here is they don't currently have enough to firebend for a turn. So maybe. What are our draws, right? Like, we want... I don't think Sold Out's good enough anymore. They have way too much shit on the board. A Lost Days would be great. We have 2 of them. So Lost Days, Sold Out, Ty Lee, Corrupt Court Official's nice. Zuko's Conviction is nice. Most of our deck. No, not most of our deck. We have 21 cards left still. It's a lot. This is actually really scary. Because the boulder hurts if they just attack with the 2, and they can attack with a land too and make a really big creature. They would make it a 6/6. I'd have to trade with a Canyon Crawler. I need some help. And I don't think I can crack the food because I think I'm gonna need the food. I might need to crack something for the merchant. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Now we're dead. My opponent has 6 cards left in deck. They've gone through their entire deck. That's what I get for saying we couldn't lose, right? I mean, I guess I can see what we draw. It's not good. Oh man, I wish I could. If I could have like a pump spell and then like, ugh, that'd be. We don't have pump spells in our deck, so it's not possible. But they made a block that could be punished. Well, it's okay. It's okay. We got one more shot. That was the second to last final boss. We were 6-1, so we got another final boss. Hey, Implode. Good to see ya. Hello. A lot of viewers coming in here on the Twitch page. Welcome. For those of you guys who are on YouTube and honestly for Twitch, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys hit the follow button or the subscribe button depending on what platform you're on. It really does help out the channel. So make sure you guys please, please, please hit those buttons. Trying to think of what punishes me here. So we're definitely gonna do it before blocks, just because of like quench being a punish. But I think this is worth trying. If it's like boomerang is sorcery, so that doesn't do it. It could be like a razor wings, but we're fine with the block happening then. Ah, that's a problem. Well, shit. Okay, well, we had 2 final bosses and we lost them both. You know, it happens, it happens. That's totally fine. Snowballers, that's fine. Snowballers is excellent. That buys us a little bit more time. I think I am gonna just throw the Mechanist away, like, try to slow him down. Oh. I'm gonna just kill the Mechanist. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay full price for it. Because, yeah, fuck that card. Okay, well, I was wrong. They didn't play a non-creature spell and let me kill the... And I ripped a... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we had 2 final bosses and we lost them both. I can throw this back to buy myself some time and try to draw out of this. But that just gives them more 1/1s, so we don't love it. I need Hama off the top to get rid of this. That would be spectacular. I'm gonna block. Hama off the top. Oh, fuck. Oh no, okay, well, I mean, we gotta... How do I not be dead here? Slow and steady. Get rid of this. Okay. It's fine. We got like 2 more removal spells. 1 for the fish, one for the other thing. It'll be fine. I was originally planning on submersibling the 1/1 just to like break that even, but okay. All right, that's good. That's fine. I'd rather Lost Days that than the other thing, so... Am I canyon crawlering? If they waterbend 3, they cannot cast the Koi. So most likely they just... Oh no, now they can... Never mind, I was wrong. They can Katara and then waterbend from that. Blech. Okay, well, we got a Lost Days the fish. And rip an answer somewhere. Yep. Okay. Take a billion. That is not an answer. So the fish is dead. And we gotta find answers. And that looks like a pursuit. A pursuit will also help us figure out how to live through this. Oh my god, they can pump so much. It's wild. 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all 7/7s. So I cannot attack. Oh, just shoot me. Oh, just shoot me. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, well, 6 wins. That's what I get for having a big mouth. Honestly. We got some card draws. We could rip something to blow this up. That wasn't it. But we've got a few options, right? We've got... Yes! I still need another answer for this. And I need to not die to... What happened to the fish? Did they get rid of the fish? Counter pressure. Put the counter on it. All right. Yeah, that's fine. We get to gain life and draw some cards next turn. There's the fish. There's the fish. All right. So draw a card. Hama's sick. Not currently, but in general it could be sick. Oh, Ty Lee goes hard. But I'm gonna, what is this? 9 life? And we're gonna gain 10? We can do both. I'll draw first. If I rip, I don't know if I played a land or not. We're just gonna do it all, baby. What you got for me? Gain 11. You can chump. That's fine. Gain 11. And then we can Ty Lee down the koi. Oh my god. Osaka. It's pronounced with an aka. Yep. I guess I shouldn't have drawn with the last thing because none of those do what I want. Nothing here does anything that I want. So I think it's just, I don't think we want to crack this stuff yet, right? I can't do anything out of their yard. So I'm just attacking with a crawler. And this is a 3-turn clock, so that's fine. Next turn, we actually get lifelink again because of Judy, right? I should have Judy'd this turn to put the counters. Might as well. That's fine. The avatar state is the only reason we would want to keep the non-token, but I think this is fine. This is a 2-turn clock, this is a 3-turn clock, so I have to lock down the koi. Right when I was like grabbing the card, I had a sudden fear that it was not flash, and I was like, oh god. Hey, Nico Dog, thank you so much for the prime. All right. I am very low. So we need to do all of the things. That's helpful. I have enough. That's Ward 2. Oh. I would love to see what the last card in your hand is. I'm sure it's just a land, but it will tell me what I need to do. Okay, so then now I can choose, do I want to kill this or do I want to activate lifelink? And I think the answer is just activate lifelink because it doesn't matter, so that's fine. Actually, how many cards do I have in library? 14. Yeah, it's fine. We won't last that. The game won't be that bad. Oh yeah, we could just kill Sokka actually. Sack a creature. Because we have... Okay, cool. Sokka kills the canyon crawler. Whoo, we just ripped the land, so I didn't, or we just ripped the removal, so I wasn't really thinking that. I was mostly just making sure I don't die to the flyer, and they had 2 1/1s when this whole like thing started, so we were not on a like kill them path. We were on a like don't let them kill us with lifelink path, and so my brain was still trying to make sure that happened. I was like, cool, we got to make sure we get lifelink, and I ripped the removal, not even looking at how many blockers they had. We did it. What was our all-stars here? It didn't, we actually don't have that many removal. We have like, sold out 2 Deadly Precisions, but it felt like a lot. Oh, we have 2 Lost Days also, which really bought a lot of time. But yeah, cool. Hama did some cool shit. Removals, Lost Days, obviously really good. Judy did some crazy stuff. Lots of value. Ty Lee, just a very tempo style deck. Not in the way we would typically see it with cards like Frostlinks or something. So yeah, that was a great run. For those of you guys who are on YouTube, thank you so much for following along on our 365-day journey. If you guys missed one of my videos from earlier in the week, I'm trying to post 1 YouTube video every day for a year. So thank you guys for following along and joining us for another day. I really appreciate it. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.